What's up? What's up? This is the ChoppedByT podcast, and today we got Cub in the building.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
You can't hear this, but I'm shooting guns right now. Oh, just one gun. It was just one shot.
He thought it was gonna keep going like last time.
Embarrassing.
That's cool though. What's up? What's up?
We got
what's
Cub
up,
in the
y'all?
building. Of course, we got Skull.
Yes, sir.
Still gay as ever.
Oh, here we go, bro.
You still living off that shit from last week, huh? You got a high. You was finally be able to be in your element.
My mama called me and said, "Why he doing that?"
Hey, it was funny
Because
though.
I'm trying to get him to live his truth, Miss Bonetta. He need to live his truth.
Nick said, "Bro, tell T stop playing them gay games with you. Bro. What the fuck are you on, bro? Why?"
Shut up, Nick. Shut up, Nick. If you're watching, shut up. You just hiding your sexuality.
Bro, coming for everybody. You should have hit
I
the
ain't
shot.
fucking around. I ain't fucking around.
Shots fired.
Today, goddammit. Today, hey, another one. That's two shots, nigga. Nah, today. Listen, me and Sko had a conversation last week, right? I feel I was right because I'm always right. Let me take this off. No, matter of fact, let me keep that on for a little while longer. This jacket, it make me feel comfortable. For you, if you're listening right now, I got on the jacket. I'm fly as shit. I'm handsome as a motherfucker. If you listen right now, I got a jacket on. I'm super fly, handsome.
Might bring your
Just to
ass
steal your
on.
bitch. I'm cutting down retention. Don't click off, motherfucker. All right, you stay here. We got some good shit to say. Okay. Me and Sko was having a conversation. I said, have you ever been in a relationship and asked yourself why? And Sko said, no, I said, have you ever asked yourself, why am I here? And Sko said,
I said, "Nah."
nah, he never asked. I found it hard to believe that shit in the moment. But Sko will lie to me. He will lie to me. He will lie to me. But I don't think he was lying in this moment. I could tell in his face he genuinely,
Yeah.
he meant what he said. He never asked himself why in the relationship that he in right
like
now.
currently,
Not any in the past, but the one that he's in right now. He never asked himself why. So I'm like, why don't you ask? And I told him I guarantee at some point your father asked himself why is he in a relationship. What I want to hear is, and I'll tell you what I think why I said that. What I want to hear is like, yo, what did you find? Because you said something. You said if you got to ask yourself why, you shouldn't be there.
Right.
And I didn't agree with that.
Right.
But why do you feel that way?
This is
Just
why I
break it
say
down
that.
for me.
Because when you fall for somebody, you got your why right then and there. You know why you fell in love with this person.
Right.
Y'all may be compatible. She encouraged you. Whatever it may be, that's your why. So if months and years go on, and you sit up and you be like, why am I doing this? That means you done lost some sort of like admiration for this person, love or something. So it's like, it may be time to make a move. And I say that because I've been in situations where I've asked myself why with females previous to the girl with none, and I stayed until some bad shit happened. Now we enemies. Now we don't like each other. Yeah. When you just gonna go your separate ways.
What'd you think, Cub?
I get what you're saying, but if I ask myself why or why am I in a relationship?
Cub is married, by the way, too. He's married, by the way. So motherfuckers say we need married people home.
Yeah, you're too. So when you ask yourself why, it's just like, if I'm like, just say even in my marriage, I'd be like, okay, why did I get married or why am I even here? I ask myself that question because I want to make sure that like I'm there for a reason though. Like if you in a relationship or in a marriage for no reason, why are you there? You get what I'm saying? So when I ask myself why, that's why I ask that's what I mean by like why.
Exactly. And that's what I was getting to in our conversation because and I feel like I know where you was going with it, of course, too. And you just broke it down. But and me and Cub had a conversation about this. I was surprised he actually said that. I thought he was gonna be in agreement with you. But in anything, you have to have your why. I said that last week. Yeah. You have to have your why in anything. If you don't understand your why, having your why in a relationship or having your why in certain situations, it's an expression of emotional maturity. And if you don't have your why in a relationship, if you can't understand why am I here, then you have no reason to stay moving forward.
So is it like a form of reassurance? That's what I'm trying to understand it because it's like I already know my why. So if I look up and I feel like, why am I here? That means I've lost my why. I don't want to do it no more.
So ask yourself this right here. Like, is that why the same reason? Like, you've been in a relationship for X amount of years, right? Your why could change. You get what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be different from that first day.
I understand that.
Then 3 years, 4 years
get married,
later,
kids come along.
Because when you first met your woman, we know why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on now. We know why. He wants some ass.
It's always lust at first. It's always lust at first. I agree. It's always lust at first.
And then 3 months in, that why changed a little bit.
Damn, I love this motherfucker.
But I think you just got to remind yourself. To me, I think about the tough times. I think about when shit get rough and you sitting up. I've always asked myself, like, in any long-term relationship I'm in, when shit getting rough and we arguing and shit just ain't hitting like how it's supposed to, I sit back and be like, why the fuck am I here? And I reestablish that why in my mind. And it's just like, you know, you said something. You said, you know, maybe I just wait too late. Maybe sometimes I wait too late, and that's my downfall. Yeah. To ask why, I don't think that's a matter of like you waiting too late. I just think it's like, and you would know why, but I think it's like, it's not that you wait too late. It's just that as men, we just love to the end.
Yeah.
Like,
we do.
We really be riders.
Yeah.
And then when we ask,
we really gay.
Why?
Wow, we gay, bro. Y'all gay, not me though.
There you go.
Not me. Y'all crazy, bro.
Talking about we.
But sometimes when you ask yourself
Sticking out
why,
what I want.
real talk, it kind of like give you that push too, though. Like like you know what you working towards or what you want. So why ain't bad? Like like you said, why it's okay. Like, cause that why, goddamn, can keep you going, keep you like when you hard times come, you be like, damn, why am I here? Then it click like, damn, this why I'm here. Like, it just could be one of them days. The next day could be better. So asking yourself why is, I think, okay, and I think it's something that's necessary.
It's very necessary in a relationship, I would think, and that's why I say it shows a form of emotional maturity. If you could sit back in a moment instead of being like, I hate this shit. I'm tired of being here. Blah blah blah. If you could sit back and just say, okay, my why is I love this person. I built a family with this person. I know this person. Her actions aren't reflecting what we have right now, and I understand that, and I know my why. I know why I'm here. I know who she is. Blah 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 blah. Insert whatever in that blank that you want, and this is why I'm going to stay. Yeah, you know.
I guess for me, it's more like when we run into certain things, it's like, why are we having said problem? Like, what can I do to fix it? You know what I'm saying? Like, just being solution based. Let me handle this. So I never really just ask myself, why am I here?
Can we actually fix problems?
Bro, it's like you try some it's like some shit.
I'm taking my jacket off. Let me
Hey, it's gonna get real in this motherfucker now.
Can we actually fix the fucking problem?
It like some shit, bro. Some shit it be like, we work through that, but then it's certain shit. It's like, why we even going through this? It's like, why we even should have to fix this? What? Then it don't get fixed. It just get thrown under the rug. You know, motherfucker don't bring it up. It's like we just don't acknowledge it.
Yeah, I think accountability is the hardest thing for the modern day woman to do,
bro.
To have.
Swear to God.
True.
I think accountability is hard for them to have, and it's hard. It's hard staring, and I think it's It's no doubt that women as of today exhibit more masculine energy, and it's at an all time high. I feel like today, and we can break down the reasoning behind it. We can say that, all right, World War II, World War I, women were forced to go in the workforce, and then they started getting professional things going on, and then it slowly trickled into the woman that we have today. We can say in the black community, it dealt with the civil rights and these men out here marching, doing what they had to do, our black men, and the woman had to be in the home serving the father and the mother's role. We can say that it was because of welfare and all these other things that encouraged the black man to not be in the home. Yeah. We can go down the list of why, right? But we here, and I am tired of looking a woman in her face and saying, hey, I am a man. I am a man.
Yeah, bro. They don't care.
But I'm a man is not a threat, though, because that's what they'll make it seem like. I am a man is a threat. What is that supposed to mean? What? No, I'm a man, meaning I am a king. You should honor me. You should love me. You should pour into me. I am a man. Understand that I am a man. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Don't treat me as if I'm a boy or if I'm one of your homegirls. I am a man.
Exactly.
That shit, I've been struggling with that shit like that. That shit make me want to buck, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes I be want to look at me. Who the fuck you think you talking to?
Yeah. Bitch, I can lift this couch up and throw it against that wall if I wanted to. Nah.
Like, who the fuck? I can beat every nigga you know up.
Yeah. In your life. And you conclude your dad. That's what I be
put
wanting
my
to get.
foot in his ass. Like, you gotta watch who you talking to.
Yeah.
When you with me, you feel protected.
Yeah.
Lower your motherfucking voice because you mad about some silly ass shit.
Yeah. And you damn, Sco, you scared
my
me.
bad, bro. My bad. I just had a
That
moment.
shit, goddamn.
You meant the fuck out of that
Don't
shit.
play with Scope.
I don't even want to look at way.
My bad, bro. I had a moment.
God damn, brother.
My bad, bro.
Let me goddamn. Shit.
My bad.
Shit.
I had a moment. Sometimes I need to chill.
Yeah, shit. All these motherfuckers will get you there because it's rooted in love. You love this person, so it's rooted there. It's rooted in love, so it's hard for you not to be, super expressive about what you feel in the moment about them, And it's just, I've said this once, I'll say it again. It's hard to come by love. It's hard to find somebody who truly loves you in life, be it a friend, a family, whatever, the family, whatever. It's hard to find someone that loves you in life, and you should honor and appreciate that. And I think sometimes we don't appreciate it until it's just away. Yeah, and it's like, late. It's too late. So many times. I don't ruin so many good women. Swear to God. I've ruined so many good women, bro.
Yeah. So many women then also, ruin us.
Ruin
too,
us.
So
Before we even got to say it.
Yeah, that's when they go back and forth. Like when you said, when you tell a woman, shit, I'm a man, you said it's not a threat, it's not. Mm-hmm. But what that's saying right there is like, okay, I'm a man, you a woman or whatever. I'm going to love you. I just want love in return. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it need to be that way. It's no threat. It's no none of that. It's just like shit. Like, let me be a man, and it's not a threat. And you can't just, oh well, what the fuck that mean or whatever. Well, it mean exactly what it mean, and that means that you're a woman. Then you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's like, it ain't like we trying to put you in your place. It's like, how the hell y'all want us to lead and do X, Y, Z? But when we come to y'all on that real shit, it get looked over. Or what the fuck that's supposed to mean? X, Y, Z. Or we want more good men and all this shit. Mm-hmm. But like, they hear, we hear. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, they got to hear us out sometime and put all that pride and that city girl shit and all that to the side, bro.
Yeah, that pride in it, women, that pride and ego in women, bro. That shit strong.
Right, D. Hey, bro. What if sex wasn't that good, bro? We wouldn't even give a fuck. We wouldn't give a fuck, would we? If pussy wasn't that good, bro, we wouldn't give a fuck.
They got that magic.
That life source, bro. We be in there,
that portal.
Hey, I swear, they can get up. Hey, we can fall in line quick for that motherfucker, nigga.
She gonna put that motherfucker on you like, man, I address that shit later on.
The SDS, that sweet dick suck.
Yeah, hey, that motherfucker, man.
All your problems go away when she do.
So you know what?
You had a rough day, okay.
Let me go.
Let me go and chill out, goddamn. I ain't gonna get in her ass today.
But that's what they do use. That's what they do use over our head.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I can talk to this nigga, say anything, treat him any kind of way, give him some pussy, and that shit get thrown out the window. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I want to ask y'all a question because I've been pondering this. I meditate on this often. Like, what does it mean to be a man? And I know that's broad. I know that's a general statement. I know it's a general question. I know it's something that could be applied to everything. There's so many variables that goes into that. But what does it mean to be a man in 2023?
I think it means to take care of yourself, most importantly, and actually work on building something, whether it's you, whether it's your business, whatever it may be, and loving everybody around you too, immensely. Like, that's what I think it means to be a man.
To me, being a man is like, first of all, we know you can get the generic answer like, well, being a provider and X, Y, Z. But I'm gonna break it down like this. My wife gave me like a scenario last night. We were stranded on the island, right? And it was one piece of meat. She was like, who eat the food or whatever? Then I said, me being a man, almighty, the kids need to eat and you need to eat. And she said, why? She said, why when you eat, because you need your strength because you finna have to go out there and hunt and catch us more shit. And hell, when you can eat that, get that energy and go out, get us food and bring it back. And I was like, damn, I didn't think of it that way. I thought of what everybody else look at as what a man would do. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, I'm gonna put my family first. But in that scenario right there, did I really put my family first? I'm finna starve myself. I died. What they gonna do?
Oh, you said some shit. Basically, y'all just said the same thing. Being a man is the core value, the key of being a man. And it's funny because old school women, they always had the men eat first.
Yeah.
You know, then we transition into this thing as the kids eat first. And now is whoever. You know what I mean? But whoever gets to the kitchen first. But it's being a man is, in order for you, and I tell Sco this all the time, in order for you to get to a place of security for your family, for yourself, for your people, you have to pour in yourself first. It's the whole concept, the idea of when the oxygen masks come down on a plane, put yours on first before you put the kids on. It's that same concept, the idea, and that thing. And I think being a man is a part of that. You have to pour into yourself first. And then from there, your cup will be full enough to pour into everyone else.
Because if you don't, everything around you going to crumble.
Yeah.
Because you ain't, you know what I'm saying, at peace or at whole with yourself. So how can you give your whole to anybody else if you ain't there with yourself?
Okay. I got a question for y'all, though, because both of y'all in relationships. Gay? What? What? What in y'all relationships, right? Like when the woman, because she bound the buck.
Yeah.
When she's not allowing you to pour in yourself, what do y'all do? I know what both of y'all do.
That's tough, right?
I call
like, I'm gonna be honest.
A vent.
Like me, when she don't allow time for me to pour in myself, you know, I kind of, you know, I'm gonna be real. I put up with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Just shit, cause a nigga, you know, I don't want, you know, no arguments, no none of that other shit. Like, fuck it, just put up with it until you, get what I'm saying, find that time though. But that's not a good thing. You get what I'm saying? We working on something new now. You get what I'm saying? Me and the wife, and you know, the relit eye, you know, we doing good. You get what I'm saying? So now we both looking to, you know, having our own time. Like shit, I got the kids this time because we don't got that much help with our kids. So you go out, you know, have your fun, go, you know, get pampered, do what you do, and then also allow me some of that same time too. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like to answer your question, like just put up with that shit because like you had that in your mindset, man. You a man, could put up with anything. Fuck it, shit. Long everybody else okay, I'm good.
Yeah. And that shit suck. Because you pretty much do the same shit.
Hell yeah.
You just put up with it. Let me tell you something about me. Onterio Devon Cross. Onterio D Cross.
Head on.
Onterio D Cross. I'm not putting up with that shit. You're gonna give me my time. You're gonna give me my time. Because I seen it. I seen like I just had the privilege and the luxury to be raised by one of the most patient, stubborn, bullheaded, angry, aggressive, insert whatever other thing you want to, women in the world. And that's Shirley Ann Cross. One thing she always allowed me to do is just to be who I was. No matter what that thing was, even if it was bad, good, whatever, she just allowed me to be who I needed to be, right? And as I grew and started to get involved with dating people and being, you know, with women and so on and so forth, I just understood like, hey, that's one thing. That's my first thing. If you can't allow me to be who I am, even if that person is annoying, obnoxious, aggressive, whatever, in that moment, if you can't allow me to be who I am in the moment and just allow me to get this together, I'm not saying you can't guide me, can't tell me anything. Y'all know I can be told things.
Yeah.
I'm a follower, I'm a servant in my heart. But if you just allow me to be myself for the moment without judgment, without ridicule, then I'll love you for life. Yeah. You know, because my mother allowed me to be that. Yeah. And I'm better for it. Yeah. It allowed me to explore my imagination and sit back in my room and look up at my ceiling and imagine myself being in the places that I am now. It's a reason why I can write a fucking book, 5 Fears Vitality, in fucking a week. It's a reason why I can do that, because my imagination, because of this world that I've been able to live in, she allowed me to just be who I was. In the moment that a woman stripped that from me, I buck.
Yep.
So if I need that time, you better give me that time. Yeah.
You know what's so messed up here? You see how you broke that down to us? I know you would break it down like that to a woman.
Yeah.
She'll say, I ain't your mama.
I ain't your mama. Yep.
It's like you just ignore everything I said.
Yep. Get what I say. Cause you know, I meet stupidity with stupidity. You know what I'm saying? I meet stupidity with stupidity. It don't matter if you got a dick or a pussy. I'm meeting stupidity with stupidity. I be like, and I ain't your daddy, bitch. I go straight to some shit like that.
You took it there.
You took it there that way. I just took it even farther. You pinch me, I just fucking stab you. And now you upset. Well, you got me on my name. Like, yeah, because we don't have to be this way. And that may not be the most mature way to respond to things. But who said I wanted to be mature?
In that moment.
I'm young forever, baby. I kid. I joke.
Especially in that moment, motherfucker ain't you coming in a mature way, but motherfucker coming at you immature. So it's like you get tired of fighting the big, just not saying nothing like you said. Shit.
That's because of the ego, though. Like if they would sit down and hear, like we just sat down and heard him how he broke it down, like when he need his time, how he break it down. So it's just like if they would have listened to that too, but they just heard a few words he said. Oh shit! You want me to be like yo mom? What the fuck? I ain't your mom. And then you get what I'm saying. Then he meet them with that same energy. Then he in the wrong. But you didn't listen to shit he just said. Though.
Yeah,
because they always want to be right instead of just like let's solve this issue.
Yeah. I put it in one of my books, my first book, The Cursed Ones. I said, why can't we fight to solve problems instead of arguing? Like, I think if we're gonna fight, if we're gonna expend all this energy to fight each other, can it at least be to solve the problem as opposed to arguing?
Because arguing don't get nowhere.
Never.
We just ego on ego at that point.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just like, fuck you, fuck you, stupid mother. Just go. Who gonna go?
Bitch, I beat your daddy up.
Deviant.
I go there. Yeah. I be want to get them daddies or them brothers or something.
Because I can't beat you up.
I can't fucking.
Call him, tell him I hit you.
Yeah, tell him bring his bitch ass over here. Be strong. Be tough. Be the savior. No, but I think it is. More of the story is, man. Sometimes you gotta learn to be. You gotta love yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck. You gotta really love yourself. That's the key. That's always the key. I was telling one of my young boys the other day, I said, listen, we focus too much on the quickness of things as opposed to, like, all right, me and Sko going through a transition right now with our careers, right? Sko is attempting to be a mental health counselor for a correctional facility, and I'm going into the space of tech. And just something that we both passionate about and want to like jump into. I'm 30, Sko is old as fucking, he's 31. And if I think about it now in our age, if we could have done this years ago.
Yeah.
Though we chose to just jump into the money.
Yeah.
You know, I was telling one of my young boys, he concrete industry management. That's your same major right there. I was just telling him the other day. I'll tell you his name, Dre. I was just telling him, he my cousin. I said, listen, you're 26 right now. Jump into your profession. Just do it. Just do it. Because regardless, you're going to do some shit you don't want to do. Your job going to be something you don't want to do. But this is what you went to school for. Do it. Put 10% of your money aside a week. Just 10% of your money aside a week. If you make $1,000, put $100 up. You put $100 up a week, that's $5,200 in a year. If you do that until you my age, because I'm 3 years and some months older than him. If you do that, basically 4 years. If you do that until you my age, that's 4 years time. That means you'll have $20,000. That's just putting it in a standard savings account. So I said, I got another one for you. That's $20,000 plus a little bit, 20,000 plus. I said, you put that into your account, but take another 10% and put it into a standard, put it into the S&P 500. You can go Vanguard account. The ticker symbol VOO.
What you talking about? The gain compound interest.
And it'll gain compound interest. If you put that into another account and that gains compound interest, just 10% of that into account and it gains compound interest over time. You know, historically, I think S&P 500 has like grown 10% historically. Or 8%, like 8 to 10% historically over the last however many several decades, right? You put that into account. If it go on with that same trend over the next couple of decades, that means your money will grow. So you got 10% going here, 10% growing here, and you just put it up. Just put it up. I said in the next 3 years, bro, you can at least be up 25,000 in 20,000 plus in where in your savings. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah. Fuck, he ain't gonna listen to me. But I wish. I know this is gonna sound like super like arrogant or maybe like whatever you may call it. But I wish I had me when I was 26, 22. Yeah. I wish I had me. I yearn for like an OG right now. I really want a father figure. Not to teach me man shit. I got that. But just to teach me some life shit. I really want that right now. And if you listen and you an old nigga and you think you can help me, hit me up.
Let me tell you, it's crazy you came with this story. Just last night I was at work and there was this older cat pull up on like a golf cart or whatever. And he was like, man, I'm retiring in December 15th this year or whatever. And I was like, retire? I said, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? He was like, man, I'm 64, man. And shit, man, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm done working. I didn't put all my hours in. I was like, man, that what's up? I was like, man, congratulations. I hope, everything goes well and you get to retire or whatever. And, I go on and then he come stop me again. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, my wife don't even got to work or none of that. He was like, what I did was, he was like, man, I got me a job. I work overtime. And he was like, I put up money. And he was like, man, I paid my car off. And he was like, when I paid my car off, I never quit paying my car note. Instead of paying that car note, he was like, man, I paid my motherfucking self that money I was paying my car note with. And it was just crazy. And he was like, I was like, all right. He was like, nah, I'm telling you what. He was like, I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. He was like, so my car note was $450 or whatever. I paid my car note off. But every month came around, he said, man, I put $450 in my savings account and act like I still had to pay my car note. Yeah. He said he just kept doing that. He said he did that shit for like 10 plus years or whatever. And now on top of with all his retirement money he finna get, he said he finna be set the rest of his life or whatever. And don't got to worry about nothing. He was like, I'm telling this young man because I think you should do the same thing. Like, whatever bill it is, you think it's paid off, just act like you still got it and put that money to the side. That's like the same thing. The same advice he gave, but this man only 30 and I already got that mindset of a 64-year-old man that came back and told me, hey, man, like basically, hey, take 10% of your paycheck, whatever it is, just put it to the side every time, every week or whatever it is. Yeah. Put it to the side, don't touch it. Just let it build over the years. And that right there, on top, if you have a 401k with your work, on top of if you got stocks and bonds or any of that shit right there, or you doing, in the, what's that shit called? Trading, all of that right there. He was like, shit, that right there just guaranteed money. You still got all of, other forms of revenue and stuff setting up for, for yourself when you retire or your kids or something like that. Yeah. You don't got to worry about when you get old and can't work no more where this money going to come from because you done made it while you young. He was like, make that money now so when you get older, you don't got to worry about driving this motherfucking golf court like me.
Yeah. I got another one for the brothers out here with children. We seen it all our life, the Gerber baby grower plan and all of that shit. Take your kid right now, and you can do the same thing with the stocks. If you want to get them a stock account, put them $10 a day. The market is only Monday through Friday, so they'll only be out of a 7-day week. You only be putting $10 up in 5 days, so that's like $50 a week. Or you can just knock it down to $5. You do that recurring investment into whatever with the stock. You can do that with your son, with your daughter. You can do that. Or if you don't really trust the stock market, you don't want to do that. Just take them same $5, just put it $5 up a day, or $50 or $35 a week into account for your kid. But I got a whole life insurance policy for Maverick. Now, when I first got it, the first thing his mother said was, "What you planning for him?" It was before he was even born. You planning for him to die or something? It's like, see, that's that black way of thinking. I got a whole life insurance policy for him as one of his investments, as one of the things that I'm going to put into his account in order for that, of course, to gain that interest and do what it's going to do. And then when he gets a certain age, I can say, here, son, I got this account with X, Y, and Z. The cash out amount is X, Y, and Z, whatever it may be, and you can get it out if you want to, or you could take this account I've been adding into for however many years, 20 at this point, it'll probably be 20 years by the time I even tell them, or maybe 18 years at this point. If you want to, you can continue this out until you my age, until you 40, until you 50, until you 60, and then you can cash out on it. And now it done increased to however many hundreds of thousands. You know, imagine having that. Imagine our fathers, our mothers setting us up for that type of shit.
My mama actually been doing that shit for me since I turned, like 15, 16?
Yeah.
She still paid to this day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a whole life plan or is it a term?
I really didn't ask her, but she broke it down to me. She was just saying, she didn't say it was term or whole life. She just said, I got life insurance on you. I've been paying on it since you was like 15.
Yeah, because
That's
sometimes
whole life probably.
I bet it's
since you were 15. I bet it's whole.
I bet it's term.
You
I
think
bet
it's
it's term.
term?
Yeah, because we don't be educated on the shit. We see the cheaper one. Term is gonna be cheaper. I can get 500,000 for the next 20 years.
Yeah, but
Right.
you start over if you live past that, right?
Yeah, but you got to start over, and if you go 20 years,
Yeah, then there's a different rate.
and that's just money that you just throwing at them, just like on
So
some
you
security
ain't- you
shit.
ain't-
It ain't
yeah.
nothing that you
It
gonna
just-
get back from
Like,
it. If you
if
do
I just
whole,
die, I just be all
Whole
right.
life,
Yeah.
yeah, like, but if you get whole life,
Got
you can shit. All right,
Sure.
I mean, it's money that you putting in that you can get back. Though.
Yeah, it ain't no term
Definitely gonna
on it
get that on my-
whatsoever.
Yeah, it ain't no
live
term
to
on
see
it.
80, that's your whole life price. As far as like if you get a term on you, whatever. Say if you did 25 years or whatever, where you 39, so they're gonna be what 55.
Yeah, some shit like that.
You're gonna be 55. You live to see 55, then you have to get another term policy on.
Got you.
Uh-huh.
Got you.
And see, I learned this from my mother. My mother, she cashed out on one. I think she had put like 15,000 into it. She cashed out on it or whatever and got her money from it. And I was like, what is that? Why did you get that money? She was like, well, you know, it don't take about $10,000 to bury me, so I ain't really tripping. I'm gonna cash out on this money and use it or whatever. I was like, what is that? And she educated me on that shit early on. And I already knew. As soon as I got to the military when I turned 19, I went on ahead and got
Your
it
whole life.
right there. It's just shit like that, and you can do it on your kids as well. You can
And
do
it'll be that price the rest of their life too.
Yeah, and you can do it on your children. You can do it on yourself. I got a couple of them. You know, Maverick. If something would happen to me, Maverick would be super straight. But it's just a matter of like, you know, getting that shit in order, doing what you're supposed to do early on, and that's why I tell people. We say it all the time. It's become such a cliche, especially with Nipsey. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You know, it's a marathon. It really is a marathon.
It is.
You really should just, and people got that. If everybody do different shit. Everybody said, "Oh, I ain't doing whole life," because Gordon Ramsay, he said, or not Gordon Ramsay, it's Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey said you shouldn't do whole life policies. This is a waste of money. You might as well put this, and this. But whatever you have, you have.
Yeah.
Whatever financial plan that you have in place, you have, and it's just as simple as that. Whatever plan that you have in place, you have, and you just need to capitalize on that shit.
You got to plan and execute, though.
You gotta plan and execute, and that's how that shit go, man.
That's what a 64-year-old do. I work with. He came out of retirement. He got bored.
Yeah.
I worked with. He was like, and I was just telling him my financial situation. I was like, telling him, he was like, "Why you working 2 jobs?" And I just broke it down to him. He was like, "Oh man, you young. I'm like, young. You know, it just made me snap back to reality. It was like, oh, okay, you still got time.
You got time. But you know something that we need to start doing now, bro? And it goes back to what we talk about with like loving yourself, bro. We need to start actually enjoying time with each other.
Bro.
We need to start like going on trips with each other. Just guy trips. Like too often we place ourselves in these like things, and me and Cub done talked about this time after time after time after time. Me and you done talk. Me and Sco done talk about this time after time after time after time. Even if it's just one a year, you know, one every 2 years, just plan a trip. Just plan a trip with one another, enjoy each other, even if it's just going to the bar on the weekend. Just
getting together and barbecue. And
getting together and just barbecue. Just the fellas though.
Yeah, just the fellas. Nobody else.
Because when you bring your woman, she gonna
gotta
you
pound
should
it
be
to
in my
her.
face. Look at me. Why you around them niggas? Like just us, just the fellas. You know, and that's something that it was hard for me with some of my guys, not child of course, because y'all always been simps.
Oh my God.
But a lot of the guys I used to hang around and shit, it was like always, where the women at? Where the females? I'm like, bro, hey, can we just enjoy each other, bro? And a lot of them guys, I was like, hey, bro, if we need a woman every time to be like solid with each other, that mean you don't love me, bro. That mean you don't enjoy my company, bro.
I was
You're
just
around
talking.
me because you bringing the women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Kevin last night, and it just made me so proud of him because you know how Kevin is.
Yeah.
Well, how he used to be. He was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been wanting to holler at you and T, bro. Like, let's get an Airbnb one weekend in there. About 8-10 of us, bro. Like, he said, but we ain't got involved no females, bro. I just want to, like, hang with the guys, bro.
Yeah. Fuck around, just do shit. We just barbecue, shoot some dice, talk some shit, get drunk. Hey, motherfuckers, yeah.
Just be men with each other, you know what I'm saying?
Onterio knows shit. If he tell me, hey, bro, the women gonna be there, I'm gonna be like, yo,
I can't
I'm gonna stay at the crib, bro. The wife is
same Roscoe.
She'll pop up, man. I'm telling you, she'll pop up.
Oh yeah, she'll pop up.
Especially because my girl stalking T shit. So when she see we hanging out, he posts. That's the first motherfucker.
Sort of guy. She top 3 for sure. She top 3 for sure. Looking at my
looking
shit.
through shades and shit. You see that girl glass? You see through his glasses? There's some bitch.
You see the reflection on T eyeball? That like a bitch
right there. Them ain't dreads.
Motherfucker, that's Martin Luther King on my wall. He psychopath. That's Rosa Parks.
Why the fuck you dressed up with niggas? What y'all got going on? Like,
because I want to look good.
I just want to look nice. He just gonna roast me.
Hey. But man, like I think that's a part of it too. Just enjoying yourself with the people that you love. You know, having male energy and shit around, of course, especially if you ain't on dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, hell, shit, we know like it be hell when we get this the thing too. Ooh, I bet. What do y'all women think of me? Do they think I be like getting y'all on hoes and shit?
No, see, mine don't. She actually like every time it's a problem, you need to call Terry.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know more. You feel me? I'm like, man, shit, I can fix it myself. Cause shit, like, Onterio got his own problem he got to deal with. Why the fuck am I hitting him up on some shit 9 times out of 10? Gonna be looked over. It ain't even that serious. Like, damn, we really sitting here arguing. I'm calling this nigga over because you thought some shit was green and I said it was blue. You get what I'm saying? It could be something that simple. And shit, it's like, bro, no, I'm not finna call him. But yeah, shit, my wife think highly of you.
I appreciate
She want
that.
me to like be around you more and all of that. But like, you know, me not being around ain't nothing dealing with y'all. You get what I'm saying? I love you, you my brother and shit like that. But it's just like, now she pushing me off like, man, you need to go, you know, see by Onterio, chill with them type shit. She actually suggested.
Yeah, you got 4 babies too though.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of them ain't really babies.
Yeah.
Shit, they still young as hell.
Mine just think all my thoughts come from T.
Yeah.
See, mine opposite. Mine be like, shit, sometimes shit like, you should think like Terry on this situation.
Hey man,
you risk
come on
it
now,
all,
sister.
goddamn.
Come on now.
Like, well, she,
Out to the
because
people.
y'all, she believe in that Sagittarius.
That Sagittarius shit.
Yeah.
She a Sagittarius too.
He a male Sag, and he think like I do, man. Shit like that. But yeah, she actually appreciate you being there, you know, being my homie and shit. You know, and I always, you know, got somebody in my corner, regardless of how often we speak or any of that. Like, she know you always solid and always got good intentions for me. Yeah. She like you too though, Sco. Like, she think you know you like genuine, you know, the lover boy. And she
laid back.
Onterio like you. Fucker, yeah, you gonna get this shit right out and get on your ass type shit.
That ain't me. That's the crazy part. The reason why I asked is because it's like, what was I get to? Oh, but because it's like I think that a lot of the times with my homeboys, not just y'all, when they women see how he with Onterio, not all of them, of course, but it's like when he with Onterio, like, oh, he on some shit. Like, it's gonna be
Like, what the fuck you
finna
be
be
Because your
real.
ass, they be taking them jokes and shit so literal, bro. Like, bro, is playing, bro.
I'm a certified lover boy. I just want to let motherfuckers know I love harder than both of these niggas. Play with my bitch you want to. I don't care if you a daddy. I'm gonna kill your motherfucking dad. Bitch.
People don't be knowing
55 years. I'm a certified lover boy.
People don't be knowing that shit, bro.
I like to play. I like to joke.
Yeah. All fun and game.
Nah. And then most times, like with men, I think we tend to hang around. With that birds of a feather shit with men, that shit kind of true, kind of to an extent. Because the reason why we so agreeable on most shit is because we just agree on most shit. Like if we didn't agree on most shit, we probably wouldn't be around each other. I don't think they understand that either.
Exactly. Cause even motherfuckers always disagreeing and like on shit, like always like that. With men, that can be kind of dangerous.
It can be very dangerous.
Yeah, it's like,
shit. All of us got guns. All of us strong. All of us can knock each other out if we wanted to. Like, shit.
Real talk. Goddamn.
But nah, man. Yeah, if you watching right now, man, I know you loving it up until this point. You just been fucking sucked in by the smooth sounds of tea.
Change his voice up, man.
But if you watching up until this point, man, we need you to go get the merch. We need you to go get the merch. Go get the merch. We need you to like, comment, and subscribe as well. We need you to share this shit. Tell your people about it. Listen, I know y'all don't want to get the merch, but the least you can fucking do is like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, just like, comment, subscribe, share it with your people. Tell them how much these guys funny, how much you love them, how much they give insightful information, whatever you want to say. Or look at these idiots if you want to.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, man. Share the shit, share the shit, share the shit. We've been giving y'all this shit now for 2+ years.
Man.
Well, hold on. Is
2
it
years.
2 years? 2 years exactly as of this month.
Yep.
2 years of this month exactly. We've been giving y'all this shit consistently. We've been putting it out here and we're not slowing down. I enjoy this shit. I thoroughly enjoy this shit. I'd be 65 doing this shit, just sitting up talking on the camera to y'all. Yeah. Because I love it. I love it. It ain't about the money. I know I say get the merch. That's just because I just want you to get the merch. And I want to be rich. But if you don't want to do that, hey, you can just share, like, comment, subscribe.
That's free.
You know, that's free. That's free shit. Like, if you want to do that, like, you could just do that. You know, we appreciate y'all tuning in every single time. You know, everybody. People always telling me, it's actually Nicole, and she a watcher. Shout out Nicole. Shout out to you, Nicole. We appreciate you for always tuning in and watch. She's the one who brought the sweater. She was asking about you, Cub. She said, when y'all gonna have Cub back on? She asked Cole that.
She said, where James at?
Yeah, where James? Yeah, she call you Cub.
James.
Yeah,
That's funny, though.
where's James? But, you know, hell, it's just that type of shit. Like, people fuck with us, bro. It's amazing to see this shit grow to what it is because I see a lot of people with these shows. It ain't doing shit. I'm sorry to say. You should give the fuck up. Nah, I'm joking. Just rebrand. You know, if you got your show, just rebrand. Because if something ain't working, you got to come back and you got to figure this shit out and make it make sense.
Yep.
You know, so I don't suggest you give up, but just rebrand, figure it out. You know, what we doing kind of working for us. It's slow. Well, I'll put it like this. It's slow compared to what we want.
Our perspective.
But a lot of people see how much our shit growing. It's like, y'all shit growing and growing and growing. You know, every day we get a subscriber. Every day we get a new follow. Every day.
Every day.
It's not a matter of like, oh, this day is better than this day. It's every day. Every day we get more people DMing me, following me, you know. So we appreciate y'all. I'm grateful.
Me too, bro.
I'm grateful.
Same.
This is it. What you see? It's no producers, no extra shit. What you see? This
Nobody behind the cameras. None of that.
This
Tell
is
them
it.
We are the ChoppedByT podcast.
From the manifestation of what are we going to do on this show today, all the way until the post production and the distribution and the marketing and everything that's involved with this shit. This is it.
Yeah.
Us three, and we are grateful for any attention that you may give us, even if it's just a quick look. You know, we love you. We appreciate you. And it's like, how can you love a person you don't know? I said that the last time. It's easy. I knew I loved a lot of bitch ass niggas I didn't know. For real. I'm sorry. I was just finna go down
A whole nother conversation.
That's a whole nother conversation.
That level T is going to turn into the other T.
Like I said, if you're still watching up until this point, man, go like, comment, subscribe, share, buy the merch, do whatever you can. Do whatever you can. We're a family. DM us. Hit me up. Don't be scared. Hit me up, you know. But anyway, this is the ChoppedByT podcast where we get real, raw, authentic conversations. Until next time.